Morning, everyone. We're going to do a snare drum stand repair this morning. So hang tight. Here it is, Yamaha snare stand. Looky, turning and not working. So let's get this working with a coil insert. This is a fairly common issue when using a thumb screw or a T-bolt or whatever you want to call it. Going into cast metal like aluminum or aluminium, as my British friends would say. Aluminium. So, see this tape? The repair is free. It's removing the tape that it costs. I'm kidding, of course. All right, so we have our helicoil threading tool. This is 5/16 18, an American thread. The metric equivalent, oh my goodness. There we are. This isn't actually a metric stand, so it's metric 8 millimeter by 1.25 millimeters per millimeter. So that's how that works. The first thing we got to do is remove the plastic insert. I hope this is all making sense. Yeah. Remove the plastic insert. And I'll just take one of my little poker things and I'll push this knobby in. Hopefully it'll come out without too much problem or frustration. We got one of our technicians practicing in the other room. If you can hear the dulcet tones of Thomas Schmidt. There we go. See, I'm pushing that in and then I'm just lifting it. Oh, Michael Brecker's arrived. And here is our metal plate. Wait, it's Albert Eiler. Now, we have to use a 21/64 drill bit to install the helicoil threading. Pretty straightforward. We hope. Let's see if this is getting on. Yeah, we're getting on there. So what's everybody doing today? Where's everybody at? Put it in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. There we go. Hopefully that's tight enough. The drill could be more powerful. There we go. So that's drilled now. We have taken out the old threads. Now we'll get our helicoil tap. This is not a regular tap, but it's designed to use with the helicoils. Let's just verify. 5/16 18. Yep, this is the one we want to use. So, get my tap handle. Hold on here. There we go. So this, take our tap handle, open it up. This tap handle's from my brother, who was a career machinist. And these are wonderful tap handles. I love them. Thanks, Chuck. If you're watching, probably not. Probably got better things to do in retirement. Anyway, we just started. Slowly at first. And being that it's soft metal, like aluminum, Just 1 second, I'm going to close the shop door. There we go. We have less background practice going now. So when you're going into soft metal like aluminum, you don't really need to back turn this. You can if you want. You don't even really need to use any kind of a lubricant. There we go. Crank that all the way through. And I'm just, for fun, decided I would do this real time live instead of taking it home and uploading it to my film editor and putting all kinds of stuff in there. And I don't know, sorry, I don't think I'll be able to get a drum video out this weekend. I've got a rehearsal tonight, a rehearsal tomorrow night, gig on Friday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, I have nothing scheduled. However, I don't think I'll be getting, you never know, you might get a call for a gig. But I will, then Sunday, it's usually taken up in the mornings with church and then family activities all day, going for a hike or something like that. Then Sunday night, 4 p.m., I have a performance with a jazz group scheduled, and 4 to 7, so it's unusual. I don't often have Sunday gigs, but once in a while. Anyway, this is an unusual one. Not an unusual gig, but just an unusual day. Okay, let's install the Gila coil. Alright, so these threads, this better work. This better work right. Okay, just felt like it was tapping not normally. Something about it felt odd. Like it felt tight, you know what I mean? Let's try another one. Let's try a different one just for fun. That feels better for some reason. I'm changing this. I'm not going with the metric. I'm going with the American Standard thread. Something just didn't feel right about that, the way it was threading. I guess maybe somebody mixed up my tools here, because this one also says 5/16 18, and that should be metric. I am wondering what's going on. Huh. Anyway, so we'll take our install tool and comment if you like. If you like to comment, comment. If you don't like to comment, well then go back to bed. I'm kidding, of course. So we just turn this in, because the Gila coil, no, once you start it, you're not going to do anything. All right, so it looks like a spring, but it's not. It's got 60-degree threads on it, but this install tool will bump up against this little thing here, and it'll turn in, and then and it'll stay put, and then I take the tool back out, and then we break that tab off. So let's finish this. Turn it in, and you can use the same tap handle or a different one if you like. Now these kits are available online, but if you're not going to do it but once or twice, it's not really worth it. Just take it to a repair shop and have them do it, or a machine shop. You know, actually an auto shop. If you all don't have a competent repairman doing instrument service, just take this to an auto shop. They know what helicoils are. Okay, so there it's installed. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So that's flush, right? And with new sharp threads in there. Now on the inside, there's that little tab, and we're going to break that tab off. Let me get a light on the subject. There we go. See that little tabby? Come on. There's that tab in there. I'm going to break that off with small needle nose pliers. And I'm going to show you again what it looks like. There you are. Now, let's see here. This isn't going to work with this because it's a metric T-screw. So let me get a T-bolt. American Standard T-bolt, 5/16, 18 threads, supposedly. Let's try another one. Okay, there it is. And you can see that goes all the way through. 5/16 to 18. Now, all you drummers out there and band directors and people who like your equipment working great forever, take a little bit of grease. You can go and get some white lithium grease in a tube if you don't want to mess with a paintbrush and this. And I just lubricate with bearing grease or whatever you happen to have. I mean, even Vaseline is better than nothing because it is a petroleum product, so that'll work. Keep those threads lubed on all your instrument metal on metal pieces. Let's put the metal tab back in. There we go. Now the plastic insert, and it's got this little tab that goes in that hole. Very straightforward. It's all good. Let's see. I gotta just make sure that is yeah, that tab's not quite in that little hole. Let's see. Little fiddling around with it. Let's see how this fits. That fits. There we go. All right, we're good as new. Now, let's check this one and put some lube on it. As long as it's in the shop, right? Let's go ahead and lube everything up. Also, if you've got stands that they're getting rattly, this one's actually got quite a bit of grease on it. I'm leaving it alone. It's fine. Occasionally, you'll get a stand that's got loose rivets, like here, and There's a lot of rattling, a lot of rocking. I'm going to show you a quick thing you can do. I'm not going to do this entire stand because it's not necessary, but you can place the stand on a vise or something. You take your hammer and tighten those all down. Not too tight. You just go around there and you can snug up a stand, particularly on a stand that's older and has a lot of wear. Also, it doesn't hurt if you get a little oiler like this. Just take some 30 weight oil, some automotive 530 or 540 or 1030, whatever. Just go ahead and put a drop of oil on all those spots, and that'll keep that from wearing out. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. See you later.